Do you know anything about these Backrooms, Steve?
I thought it was a game. That's how out of the loop I am. But apparently, you know more about it probably than me, right?
Tell you what I know, and you can correct me, and maybe we can kind of both spread misinformation together.
Absolute.
From what I gathered back in 2013 or 15 or 18 or something years back, someone on 4chan posted a picture of just some like back room, yellow rooms, and he's like, what if you were just stranded in here and they just kept going? It's a maze. And then I guess that people really resonated with that. And then they start writing their fanfic. And then this Kane Parsons, he's a YouTuber, and I think as a 16-year-old, I read that he started making these little minis, or I guess web series.
Yeah. What'd you think of it? Would you recommend it? What's your rating?
I was actually kind of excited because I feel like I was coming in kind of like a perfect person for the movie in the sense where I played some of the games, but I don't know that much because I just thought they were based off games. So I'm like, oh, I can learn more from the lore. I'll be honest, Steve, I didn't love it.
Okay.
I didn't really even like it.
Really?
I gave that like a 5.5, maybe a 5.
Okay.
It doesn't hit a lot of my beats. It's probably stroking you good. What do you think?
Well, minus the crass language, I did like it.
You did?
I did like it, yeah. I came out of the theater being like, you know, but I think it was on the drive home where I was thinking about it. And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, because I went back and forth. I was like, I don't think this is a good movie. Actually. But actually.
Yeah.
And so I think I stuck with, I think it's a good movie because I had a good time and it's unique. And I also think I root for the small guy, the little guy, 20-year-old who took that 4chan thing and now he's making a bunch of money. Which, first of all, you think the guy who originally posted that 4chan thing is really pissed off right now?
I know.
He's like, that was my idea.
That was my thing.
Well, let's get into it because one of us is clearly wrong and one of us is called Steven.
I think it'll be fun because normally we're in sync here.
Yeah.
I'm Justin. You're one of the gay ones. And
Nick Lachey, is he?
Lance Bass, I think.
Lance Bass, yeah.
Today we're Blackstreet, I guess.
Well, let's get into it. What didn't you like about it?
I couldn't stand the psychiatrist character, really. Specifically, her freaking breathing, man. She was just like breathing super loud. Did you notice this?
No, I didn't notice that, you weirdo. What do you have, autism?
I might, actually. Who knows? Thanks for bringing that up here. All right. Sensitive subject here. It's like she sounds like me taking, 2 steps up a stairs, should we go through the plot of this and then go?
Funny enough, my wife was like, tell me about the movie you saw. And in doing so, when you try to explain this whole thing to someone who has no idea, you sound insane.
I thought you were going to say it sounds like describing a dog to someone that
it's exactly
doesn't know
what a dog
I think,
looks
again,
like.
I'm going to disagree with you.
Okay.
My wife, she's like, what's the Backrooms? And I'm like, well, it's like a different dimension, and there's like yellow walls and a yellow floor, and it's like this maze you can get lost into. There's like furniture and such. Sometimes they're like sunken in or on the ceiling. Just a bunch of random stuff throughout. It's a big old maze. But in the movie, they say it twice where they're like, oh, you can't describe it. It's like describing a dog to someone. I'm like, well, I feel like I just did it in like 20 seconds. It's not like that. I don't know. That bugged me.
Takes place in the 90s, which is fun.
Yeah.
Lots of fun tube TVs.
You want to know how stupid I am, Steve?
Took you a long time.
Well, I knew it was 90s. I figured that out. But it was like halfway through, I'm like, you know what? Let me just be that guy. And I'm going to like find something that like doesn't match up to 90s. And I was like, microwavable popcorn. And I was like, I don't remember having that in the 90s. I guess I was too poor. And then I went home like, I gotcha. And I Googled, and it's like, created in 1945. And I was like, all right, you got me.
Just off by 50 years or so.
All right, my bad.
Do you have any more of those nuggets of wisdom
I gave up after that,
yeah. So he's meeting with his therapist, and one day he stumbles upon in the basement of his shop a back room?
Yeah.
Or am I missing something?
Well, there's like the fuse because he's like, I'm getting charged extra on electricity. And they're like, meter looks good. So I guess the Backrooms is stealing the cable from the furniture people.
One of those neighbors, yeah.
Yeah, he goes in the Backrooms. It's got this little invisible door. You kind of just
push through and you go on in.
And there's furniture and it's... Can you describe the Backrooms to me, Steve?
Yeah, so picture... You rat. It's a yellowish kind of office building where it's like a maze going through. Some things are clipped, like glitches.
It's going to be a maze.
It's going to be a maze. Nobody knows where that is. Yeah, so just never-ending, endless rooms. And as he explores these rooms, they get weirder and weirder. Sometimes he sees things that may or may not exist in reality. And he kind of goes back and forth. He goes back to his therapist and he's like, listen, I'm not drunk. I'm not crazy. There's back rooms here. Obviously, she goes, little Hector Salamanca kind.
Yeah.
She says, listen, I don't not believe you. And he says, screw it, And then he takes his coworkers to film. He's like, I'm going to get some evidence. So he takes his coworkers to film with a video camera, found footage, homage to the games and the original stuff.
Coworkers are... the shrinkage girl, daughter, and the Targaryen from...
that's where he was from, yeah.
Night of the Kingdom.
Night of the Kingdoms, yep. So they all go in there, gear, strapped, ropes ablaze.
Now, am I crazy? The shrinking girl, particularly when she's like sketched out by him, that was bad, right? Or am I crazy? Like the acting, I was just like, I feel like...
You could do better?
Whenever, yeah, it's like, that's my measurement.
Do you want to role play it real quick here, buddy?
All right. No, don't go in there. Don't.
Babe, it's fine. Look, I have my camera.
No, don't.
I'm going to do this.
Please.
What do you think, listeners?
Think of James. Think of Philippa.
Think of James. Think of Philippa. Continuing on the story, they go down and they record some evidence. A number of events happen where the boyfriend gets lost and or kidnapped or captured, and then they all get stuck down there for an unknown amount of time. And then after which, the therapist comes and tries to check up on him, and then she goes down to the basement of the furniture store, and she's like, oh, shoot, this is real. Look at all this stuff.
Can I ask you a question? Because she checks up on him because she gets a voicemail from him saying like, I see the window to the wall, something about sweat dripping down his balls. What was that? Like, what was he saying? Like, was it him talking, presumed?
It was him talking. And I think, don't quote me on this, I think that's something her mom said to her.
Yeah, they do flashbacks of her as a kid. And her mom was crazy. She had the windows all like newspapered up, and she wouldn't let her open the windows. And she has these nightmares, and it's like the door will come crashing down. And she's trapped there. She's kind of in her own back room, Steve, if you will.
Or the Backrooms has infiltrated her. You could argue that Backrooms infiltrated Clark before, because as he walked on the other side, the furniture that he had was the same furniture in his store, but just a little bit different.
Yeah, so first I thought it was like
reaching onto him.
The old whoever was managing before was just like, free storage, just chucking them in.
Which is what I would do. I'd be like, how much do we rent this space for? Yeah. She goes in after him, and then a series of spookiness happens, and
he
then
chokes her out.
Chokes her out.
He's like, think of
James.
Think of Philippa. Starts choking her. And then she wakes up at a dinner table.
And he has the therapist tied up, and he's immediately noticed something's off about him. And at the table as well is a somewhat heavyset man with 6 eyes and 2 collared shirts. And there's also a midget with legs inside the wheelchair that he's sitting on and a lamp. And then in the corner of a room is a woman with her face smudged in a red dress. And
I like how I know, and I've seen the movie, so I know the picture. But the way you just described it, you're like, there's this freak with like 6 eyes and 2 shirts. There's this woman with a face smudged. And she's, looking freaky. There's a midget in a wheelchair.
With his legs in the wheelchair.
That's crazy. I'm like...
So this is how I was describing this to my wife. And now you understand. That's how I describe things. And so she was looking at me like, are your faculties there. Here we go. So he explains that like this place is takes part of you, and he also says you can eat these people. So he serves her up some belly. That was fun. Yeah, I wish you would have eaten them.
I know. I was waiting for it. I wanted
Me
a
too.
Denethor bite. Slimy but satisfying.
Satisfying. Yes. And so she kind of is like, listen, every problem you have is your own fault. You never take accountability for it. So he's starting to realize, like, maybe I am the problem. It's kind of like you could do video essays, and smarter people than us can go into all the symbolism and everything because it is pretty deep, and they don't really explain things. So it's kind of up for interpretation on, this represents this represents that. But main point being, a giant version of himself comes out.
Pirate.
A pirate version of himself.
Peg leg and all.
Peg leg.
Got the distorted face.
Distorted, yes, and everything.
He full on Lenny's the guy.
He does, yes. Just bites his neck off and kills him, and then so she's running away from him and running. This
is my favorite scene because she's running, and he's not a fast guy, but he's tall and he's strong, and it's a
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, if you will.
Yeah, well, that too,
What did you say?
It Follows, a movie about that more relates. But all right, Kareem, I guess they have one similarity here, Steve. But
yeah,
that was more of what I thought the movie would be, like more of this kind of stuff. And I love a slower chase. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's funner than like a fast zombie or something running after him. I didn't really like. She falls down and she tore her ACL or something, and then this part pissed me off, Steve, is there's a little doggy door she crawls through, and he's too big, he can't fit through the door. He's breaking down the door, he's huffing and he's puffing and he's gonna break the door down, and she's just like taking her sweet time. She's high up, and there's a ledge she kind of has to walk across. But it's not like a thin one where he's like, I got to really take my time. It's like
maybe
a good
3 or 4 feet.
4 feet. I'm like, just like have a little more urgency, girl. And, she's huffing and puffing. Speaking of huffing and puffing, she's slowly going up these steps. Eventually, they meet up at some, library or something. And then he ends up getting on top of her. And I guess a flashback. Because at the beginning, they're just like redoing her childhood driveway. Is that what they were doing there? Just doing some new cement?
They were tearing down her childhood home. And in the cement is a handprints of her and her mom. And she keeps one of the handprints as like a memento. There's obviously some unresolved trauma with her and her mom. Mom went to the crazy house and everything. So she has that piece of concrete with her.
Just imagine, like, you ever have those, like, just like a handprint in cement. Like, it's, it's not, like, massive, but it's like a human hand-sized cement thing. And apparently she just keeps that in her pocket because she's getting strangled. And, again, this guy's super strength. He kills all these people. He broke down a door, like, 2 minutes ago. And somehow she, like, holds him off. And then she's like, you could see the gears churning in her head. She's like, the cement rock, and then she puts her hand down in her pocket, grabs that little cement hand, starts smacking him in the head like 6 times, and it ends up like knocking him down, and then she slithers through Senator Kelly style through this bookcase.
And you think he's done, but he comes bounding over.
So that part made me mad that she somehow just like fought him off.
Okay, I could see that. That was a bit frustrating.
I thought it'd be more
in the rooms.
More action with the actual thing chasing them or something. It's like, a 20-year-old YouTuber directing a horror movie about the Backrooms. Maybe I was just expecting more of like a simple, I get they're mysterious or whatever, but like, thriller, horror. I wasn't expecting the main like guy to be, like a man in his 40s going through a divorce and, we got a psychiatrist with mommy issues and childhood trauma. And, like, none of that, to me, I'm like, I don't care about any of this, I'll be honest.
Obviously, the best part of this is the Backrooms, right? So you have too much of the story out of the Backrooms to the point where it's like, let's get back to the main, the hero, It's like you, I was like, I don't particularly care about this man's divorce and stuff, but I also thought it was a missed opportunity. There seems to be maybe like an act between like 2 and 3 that's like kind of missing, because it jumps from him like making a little drawing to him like really in there. He's like has it all mapped out. I guess pros. I think we said them. Like the rooms themselves are cool. I like them. I like the sets.
It looks really good, and something I like. They go through like the same path because like when they get in, there's the you know what I'm saying here,
I
Steve?
know exactly what you're saying.
They got the big old furniture like circle thing, and you go. There's a stop sign here, and there's a turn here. There's the little stand up cardboard guy with the talking, and it's like they kind of replay that because it's like, oh, here's them going back in, here's them going back out, and like in your mind, at least for me, I'm like, oh, okay, I reckon now you got to go left here or right here, and I'm like. Yeah. To me, that was fun.
It's fun. Yeah. I like the atmosphere of it. The rooms themselves, I was like, this is cool. I would love to explore a place like that in real life. I love exploring, going to places where you shouldn't be. And it's just like a creepy atmosphere, but it wasn't like scary until it had to be. Minus the big monster, I would be like all about that place. I would stay in there. Like, it's so fun. Thanks for watching these highlights of our episode of the Stale Popcorn Podcast. If you want to listen to the full episode, check out the links in the description. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you do that with your favorite YouTuber, I'm sure they would appreciate it too. Thanks, and have a great day.